blessed. I hope that when you click on this video, you are feeling well, feeling good, feeling uplifted. And if not, I am going to be sending you some love, some healing, and some light, and some healing energy towards your way. What is up? So 411. What's the vibe? What's the tea? What's the energy? Hey. So let's see. Let's start. I'm recording this the first week of November. All right. We are in Scorpio season. Yes, we are. Shout out to my Scorpio people and anybody with a strong Scorpio placement. That would be I got a Scorpio North Node. Okay, so what's going on to the Scorpios in the building, in the house? I just want to say thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for checking out my channel. If you are watching this on the platform YouTube, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell so that you could get the notifications for when I upload videos. And if you're on the IG, what's going on, my peoples? Thank you so much for checking it out. Hit that little heart button and tune in periodically because I upload videos for the most part occasionally when it's needed, when it's time. And for my Facebook people, hi my loves. You can head over to the page, Anna Oracle. And if you'd like to get a reading for yourself personally, you can hit that book now button. I am doing readings. I will be doing readings from now until let's say last week in November, and then I'll be taking another break then. So if you'd like to book an appointment and you'd like to get a reading with me for a consultation for your cards, for tarot, numerology, astrology, and just some spiritual consultations, I am available. You can reach me via email, you can reach me via messenger. All my informations, links are in the bio. Email information is in the description. Okay, so then you can get more information about that. But let's get back to the task at hand. Very Scorpio energy. So yeah, end of October, we're past Halloween. Halloween, that energy right there, when we were changing seasons, we were going into a very, very thin veil. You know, that time frame was when we were able to communicate with spiritual and the other side a whole lot more easier than any other time of the year. Okay, and so with that veil being thin, you know, I've done a lot of meditation, so I have received a lot of downloads. And what I've actually been doing is preparing for another venue in the readings. Okay, so I have gotten a lot of requests for shadow work healing. Okay, so shout out to you guys who are feeling big, brave, and bad to face that shadow side within yourself. Okay, shadow side pretty much are those things that we generally do not favor about ourselves, or sometimes are in denial about those attributes that are less than attractive that we feel. So we call this the shadow side of ourselves, the shadow side of your psyche. Okay, these are the things that they say that you don't like in others. You know, they say what you don't like in others usually is a reflection of what you don't like within yourselves, because, you know, we mirror each other on a collective, on a soul force level. Okay, and so true healing really could only manifest by getting down to the nitty-gritty, into that dark place, and then coming back up. So with that being said, I thought Scorpio energy would probably be a very good time to get this going, get this started. I want to say thank you to everybody for your donations. I want to say thank you to those who did book readings with me. All the donations that I get from my channel, all the donations that I get for myself as a reader for you guys, I invested back in tools and the things. So I got some new cards that I'm going to be using for this reading specifically. Woo woo shadow work cards. And we're going to go ahead and dig deep into the shadow. So I just want to give a warning. These videos are for 18 and over, okay? 18 plus. If you're less than 18, please click off the video. This is not for you, okay? Disclaimer already said, duly noted. Second of all, for those of you who are not interested in getting to this nitty gritty, I want you to know that you can be triggered in this video. We are going to tap into some things that the universe wants to get us, that spirit is just going to get us in touch with within ourselves. So it may trigger you on some level, okay? So I am open for discussion. I am open, like I said, to talk and consult if there's something that you need specifically for your own self. Also, you know, phone a friend, call up a person if you get triggered, speak about it, write about it, journal about it, get it out. The worst thing to do when you're triggered by something is to allow it to swirl around, you know, in your mind, okay? So those are a couple of things that you can do to try to get back on focus, because like I said, we may touch on some situations that are a little bit deep. So of course, you know, I'm gonna start with my sage. That's what I've been doing over here, lighting my sage, trying to cleanse the energies, okay, of the negativities. Shadow work is not negative. It is just getting to those less than attractive, less than appealing things, and just generally things that may make us feel uncomfortable, okay? But we brave up in here, all right? We're gonna let's get it, we're gonna let's go, and we're gonna get into that. So here, beloved, here's some sage for you. Cleanse your energy and your aura, okay? So we're gonna begin. I'm gonna start with the original tarot right now, and then I'm just gonna move on to, like I said, the oracles that I got, and then I'm gonna break out those new shadow cards that I got. So I'm excited. Let's see what spirit has. I've been meditating on this for a couple of weeks right now, so you know, I've been trying to prepare myself spiritually so that I could connect with you. And I want to thank you so much for allowing the exchange of energy that we have. Even if you're just watching it on a video that's been pre-recorded, you know, we are here. We transcend space. We transcend time. You know what I mean? So the readings are timeless as well. So if it doesn't resonate with you right now, it may resonate with you later, okay? This may be something that has gone on, is going on, or will be manifesting in the near future, all right? Please use your own discretion and use your own judgment and use your own intuition, okay? I'm just here intuiting and helping to channel messages so that we could all get this together. I'm learning, I'm growing, you know, for the rest of our lives. As long as we're alive, that's what we're going to do. So I apologize if there's a little bit more conversation in this reading, but these are things that needed to be said. You know, this is my channel, we're kicking it, and I do talk a lot. But this is probably why this is a good platform. This is why spirit chose me to do this kind of work, okay? Because I am a very expressive individual. Yes, I am. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing us today to get a reading. What messages do you have for the collective today? This is a general reading. It is not gender specific. I knew there was a funny card in here. We don't need that. That is the title card of the deck. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Ashe. I feel like, yeah. All right. They feel very talkative today, so bear with me. I did not pre-shuffle these cards. I am doing this right here, real time, as we're going along. Yeah. Bottom of the deck here, 4 Pentacles. 4 Pentacles. There is a collective spirit of holding on to something, okay? We are holding on to something, perhaps maybe even feeling stuck in our energy, in our lives. I'm hearing some of us don't want to grow up. Okay, so that message is for you. You are trying to hold on to your youth. You're holding on to, you're holding on. There's an energy of definitely not wanting to let go here. There's a bit of fear I'm feeling in this reading. I'm picking up somebody's quite afraid of something. We're gonna get more energies on this. All right, we're dealing here with Hierophant energies. There's someone watching this video right now, and this goes against your religion. Reading tarot cards, oracle cards, the things of spirituality. There's somebody here watching the video right now who you are feeling very afraid that you have clicked onto this video. I just want to tell you this. Listen, if it's for you, if it's for you, okay? Spirit is going to bring to you what messages and how it needs to get across to you, okay? So brave. That's what I want to say. Brave for you for going beyond what you have been indoctrinated to believe so that you could seek the truth for yourself. For sure. That message is coming in really strong. Somebody has decided that they are sick and tired of listening and having to obey certain rules and certain judgments, and this may have been from childhood and you were forced to believe this way. I'm getting a little bit of cult activity as well. Very heavy, very heavy, very heavy masculine energy, cult-like activity, and you are trying to release and free yourself from this energy because it has been keeping you in the dark. Remember, we're doing a shadow reading, okay? So hang tight, hang tight. I want you to know that this is the beginning of hopefully you being able to free yourself. For some of you, I feel that you have been stuck with an actual physical illness. This illness has actually had you bedridden at times, and it's very difficult for you because you haven't been able to get the right treatments or get the right answers. It's actually gotten to a place in your life where the doctors are really not hopeful about the outcome, and you have been left to rely on spirit or that which it is that you believe, that connects you, that drives you, that motivates you, that gives you life. You know, some people, everyone calls this energy different. It's God. You know, you have been left to believe in nothing but spirit, and you literally been hanging on for a miracle. Okay. This is Agua Florida here. I gotta put some out here because this is already getting deep and dark. I'm just gonna be sending you healing, that through whatever you're going through, Spirit is gonna bring the answers for you, and I'm praying and I'm hoping for a miracle for you, okay? So God bless. Dios la bendiga. Okay, sincerely. Wow, we're 2 cards in and we're already here. This is gonna be lengthy. I might have to do a part 1 and a part 2 and break it up just for uploading purposes. But stick with me here. Stick with me here. Yeah, definitely. You have been fighting with like 2 sides of yourself. Okay, 2 sides of yourself. You almost feel like 2 different people is what I'm picking up. You have this energy of what people have been telling you you are and what you ought to be doing versus that what it is that you want to do for your own self in your own life. And you feel like that conditioning that people are putting on you has been holding you back and making you stuck. But I'm also picking up that there is a part of you that has also been holding on to that energy. Thank you. This is the reason why we're uncovering this, because this is something unconscious that you're not aware of. you're not aware that the breakthrough that you have not come to yet is because there's a piece of you that believes in that conditioning. And there has been a literal tug of war and a literal fight between two different sides of yourself. If this is making sense, if this is resonating with someone, okay. Yeah, this definitely has this, I'm getting just a very strong religious energy in this reading. So perhaps you've been attending a church and the rules and regulations in this church are not allowing you to express yourself the way you want to express yourself. See, these people here, they're wearing masks. So it's like when you go to this particular place, you feel like the need to cover your true self up in order to be accepted, okay? There is some sort of hierarchy that's going on here in this place that you're in that makes you feel subjugated, okay? I'm feeling bound up energy, and you know, honestly, I haven't even gotten those specific cards, but the energy is just coming through so strong. Wow, feeling very heavy, almost like I can't even breathe. This also can honestly do with society, okay? I'm picking that up for a group of people as well here. You know, everything that's going on in the world with the illnesses that I need not say any words. I'm not going to speak the names. But everybody here knows it's 2021, 2020. We know what we've been dealing with. And, you know, this is where it's come to. Everyone has masks on right about now, you know, and it's having you conflicted. You're feeling bound and feeling stuck. It seems like you haven't purged yourself quite yet through this this pandemic and like the transitionings. You know, everyone has had transitioning through this time period so that they can do things in a different way. Once again, tying it up, it's going back to that deep Scorpio energy. That's what Scorpio does. They, rather than fight against the energy that's there, what they do is they use that energy to transmute it. That's why usually when you see Scorpio energy, you see the phoenix rising from the ashes, because it's forged through fire. It uses the elements and what it needs. And I'm feeling like you just haven't found your niche yet, and so you're still feeling bound by that. Perhaps you were even sick at one point, okay? I'm picking that up for some people as well. Yeah, and you've been having to fight and stand up for your convictions. Okay, this is going back once again to that dual energy of that tug and war that you're having between yourself, that your real genuine self authentically, and the person that you feel like you need to present yourself to the world. It is becoming so overwhelming, this energy to fight, okay? This energy to have to fight and stand up for your own self. It almost feels like you're getting smothered and you're being burned by these fires that just won't let you be, okay? I see some of you in a energy of even rage at what's happening right now. And there's a sense of guilt in this rage and in this anger, almost as if you don't like to feel those emotions because you feel as if you should not be, put it this way, you're not comfortable with feeling the anger. You are not comfortable with feeling the rage. But Spirit is saying that that is the only way that it was going to be able to get your attention, because I'm taking it that in the past you were very passive about this. It's like you had an awareness of what was happening, but you did not want to look at it. So you took the easy way and you put on the mask and you went with the flow, and you didn't want to rock the boat, as they say. But it's got to the point where it's a fire burning in your soul right now. And there is a need and a true desire for you to break free from this, okay? Hang tight. Hang tight. That's all I can say right now is hang tight. And guilt will not help you transmute this energy. This energy is going to be transmuted and channeled differently in your life if you fight the good fight. Okay? You have every right. You have every, how do I say this? Oh, Spirit is coming in real strong. I'm getting a real strong message here. Like, you have the right to exist. Okay? You have the right to exist, and you have the right to a life that you want to have. It is your life. It is your God-given right to exercise your authenticity, your individuality in this realm that we call Earth, the way you choose to, if you're not hurting anyone. You have the right to exist. Just Spirit wants me to keep saying that. You have the right to exist in this world. Okay? If no one ever told you that it was okay, Anna Queen is telling you that today. Okay? You are not fighting alone. You are not fighting this alone. There are a whole lot of people that are going through this. And let me tell you something. They may not even be going through it on a huge platform. They may just be going through it in the confines of their room, the confines of their innermost self. But there is just a general feeling of, I can't be who I want to be, and I need to break free of this because I'm tired of it. And if I got to get up and I got to fight and I got to purge through this fire, then that is what it is that needs to get done. Do it, baby. You hear me? Let's get it. Let's go. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Because you are a very nurturing, caring person. You are embodying a lot of potential right now that is not being utilized in your life or the lives of others, because somewhere you have been holding yourself back. Your conditioning, okay, and the way that you were raised, be it, like I said, church, childhood, an overbearing, it could have been an overbearing parent that you had in your life, that even as an adult, you still hear this person, they still impact your life greatly. But listen, look at, you see how she's holding her, you see how she's holding her stomach? Like, no, I have the right. Take a breath. You have that light, you have light, you have potential within inside of you that you are trying to get out and break free. And let me tell you something, baby. The light always purges through that dark, okay? And the darkest always comes before, what is it, the dawn? I'm sorry, because listen, my quotes and the way I remember sayings, I don't even know why, but I have to use them because I have to channel what it is that I'm hearing. But anyways, yeah, like the dawn, the darkest always comes before the dawn. Whatever. Regardless, the sun is going to come out. Your light is going to shine brightly if you keep on fighting through this. The feelings of guilt that you have, letting that go, understanding that that guilt was just making you aware of the anger and the rage and the fire that you have within yourself. But you can use this energy to put it in the right place and use it to fight for yourself. Okay? Fight for yourself rather than, thank you, rather than fighting against the emotion of, I don't like the way this is feeling. You're going to use that to fight against, use that to fight for yourself, that energy, okay? Instead of using it against yourself, you're going to start to use it for yourself. And you use it for yourself by accepting where you are and giving yourself permission to be angry, giving yourself permission to feel rage, and to know that that feeling will pass, okay? It is a feeling, it is an emotion that we all have, and if we resist it, is going to persist. And I feel like this is where you're at in your life right now. You have resisted so much that it's just pushing through, and it just can't. It hurts your stomach. It's like a knot in your stomach. Like you are just, you just like need to get free. You know what I mean? Yeah. You are going to be getting some, your thoughts are going to be becoming more clear. You're going to be getting a lot more answers, okay? now that you are recognizing this pattern in your life, you're going to be breaking through it with the sword of truth, okay? And you are ready to just chop down all those things that have been holding you back, all those things that have been stopping you from trying to be your authentic self. Yes, that's what I'm seeing here. And it's going to be happening soon, because you're finally going to accept yourself how you are, and you are going to learn how to fight for yourself, and you're going to learn how to take that and transmute that energy and transform it. And like that phoenix, you are going to also rise through those ashes. Okay. Wow. This is getting lengthy. We're 26 minutes in. All right, these are the new babies. These are the new shadow healing cards. They're little shadow mini healing cards. And I'm going to pull about 1 or 2 or maybe 3 of these and see what are some of the self-limiting thoughts that your shadow side is holding on to, so that you can become aware of this and use it as your ally. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use, okay, 1 fell out. Oh, 3 fell out. Okay, asking you shall receive. First one, unworthy. Think deeply and ask yourself why you are not worthy of the situation at hand. Aha, ashe, yes, yes. Can we ring a bell? That's what I said. There is something about you that you have not felt worthy of existing the way that you are. And that's what it's asking. Why do you feel not worthy of all the goodness and all the greatness and all the freedoms that we have when we live on this life, regardless of your situation? Okay, poor people are free, rich people are free, sad people are free. You know, it is perspective, and it is your mind, and honestly, life is what you make it. It really is in the end. Okay, regardless of whatever situations you're in. So it wants you to figure out, where did that unworthiness come from? And like I said, it could have came from conditioning. It could have just came from karma from previous lives, of this is a thing that you had to come into this incarnation so that you could develop and you could learn about yourself. But there is definitely a spirit of unworthiness here, and Spirit wants you to know that you are worthy to exist and to have the life that you desire. Okay, being true without having to wear that quote unquote mask. All right, the next one is resentful. Think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. Here is another confirmation. I'm shuffling these cards here with you. Hello, that's confirmation right there. When we were just sitting here talking about, you know, restricting your own self, that you have been fighting with your own self and allowing other people and other things to dictate how you exist in this world. And then you resent yourself when you get angry, when you become guilty, when you become enraged, and then you resent yourself and like, I shouldn't feel that way, you know, that's wrong. And then you resent others. Well, they should not have treated me like that. They shouldn't be that way. But this energy of being resentful, it's taking away from your emotional happiness. Hence the reason why I said you need to just accept that that is what's been happening. And now that you know what you know, you're going to do better. Okay, we cannot do anything about what we don't know. This is the reason why I take time out to do these readings, so that I connect with the collective, because knowledge is power. Okay, and power is wisdom, and wisdom is knowing how to execute what it is that you are learning, so that you could apply it in your life. I'm not sitting here recording videos and pulling cards because it's cute. I do this because I genuinely love the people, and I love you, and I love me, and I want us all to rise as a collective. And my platform is that, to get it clear to you. Okay, if anything, just to give confirmation and just to give support. I'm a Virgo. I'm a natural healer. I'm a Virgo. I'm a natural person of service. Okay, and I thank God And I thank Spirit that I have learned to purge through these energies right here that's going on and accept my true self and come out. See, I don't talk about things that I have not experienced myself. That would be very foolish. I think people that talk about shit they haven't been through are fools. Okay? And anyone who knows me on a personal level knows that I don't listen to you if you don't know what you're talking about, if you never went through it. So therefore, I have integrity and I stick with that same energy. So I've been here. I've been there before. It took a while for me to get okay and comfortable with who I am on this earth and take off that mask and be true to myself, okay? Because we all have this energy. We all have the capabilities of being the empress, being creative, being nurturing, being caring, whether you're male, whether you're female, okay? So know that feeling unworthy and sitting in a spirit of resentment is restricting your emotional happiness, okay? And this is major because your emotional unhappiness will lead you to make decisions that will not only harm others, but will harm you as well. This is why we have these emotions. This is why we have these feelings, to help us to navigate, to make decisions and things. This is why we do better in this world. We have empathy, we have love, we have caring for others, okay? And if you're in a spirit and then you're restricting that and your shadow self is engulfing you in that, it's not gonna make for the freedom that you're desiring and that you're looking for and that happiness. All right, last one. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Here we go. Boom. I just said it's important because when we're dealing with it, the world, it's not just us. You know, no man is an island unto himself. I don't care how isolated and reserved the fuck that you are, because I'm telling you, I'm hermit. I'm probably the most isolated to myself motherfucker like on the block. But you got to understand that you got to know your own darkness, because there are other people out there dealing with their own darkness. And if you can't deal with yours, then you can't deal with theirs either. Okay? And that makes for a huge clusterfuck, a really bad energy. And then you sit and wonder, you know, why is the world so fucked up, you know, and there's just so many bad people? Because we're not healing, people. We're not healing, okay? This is why we need to get through this. We need to get through these dark things so that we could come out to the light. We have years, generations of conditioning through religions, through ideologies, anything that you could think that would bind your existence as being a free, authentic human being that you are. Hello, 33 minutes in. You know what? I might take this video to 45 because I'm not done. I have dark mirror cards here. And I'm just being told to pull a couple cards for these dark mirror cards. Yeah, man, this is real shit here. You know what I'm saying? I stand on my platform and I believe, okay, in what it is that I do. And I believe in the things that I say. And I practice, most importantly, the things that I speak of, okay? So that I can be an example, all right? I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. You are the authority of your own self. Now remember, this is how the fuck we got in this situation in the first place. Other people and other things and other ideas were having authority over your life rather than you having that authority over yourself. So I'm merely here just to kick it with you in honesty and keep it fucking real and be like, look, let's do this. Let's get it done. First popped out, gilded regrets. Yeah. Once again, with the resent and the regretting energy, falling back into that energy of that guilt. Okay? It's like you hold on to this energy of regretting, you know, I should have did this. I wish I would have said that. Damn, why didn't I go there? But you don't realize that you have been like literally on this hamster wheel, and it's become a habitual thing in your life. And you have been protecting that. Hence the reason why I said fighting with your own self, okay? Fighting with your own self. You use it as a form of protection. Because if you don't act on these things, thank you, then you will never be wrong. But let me tell you something. Everyone is wrong sometime in their life. That doesn't make something else right. So you just thought you were using that as a form of protection. Like, I'm not going to make any mistakes. I don't want to make the wrong choices. So I just won't. But it has left you in years. And I just heard years, not days, not months, of a constant feeling of fucking regret. And I'm here to tell you, like, is that the life that you had imagined when you were young? Is that what we do? Do we come into this earth and go to school and be young children and play and go, you know, that's what I want to be. I want to be a regretful fucking big person when I grow up. Yeah, I want to just look back at my life and just regret the whole fucking thing. Just lay up in this fucking bed, miserable and fucking sick. Not being true, letting the two sides fight. I don't have that. It's easier for me to fucking go with the flow and wear the fucking mask than for me to fight for what's right and burn down anything in my life that does not suit me for my own growth and potential, that I will sit here and harm my own self. Said no fucking one ever, okay? So let's put those cards on the table, okay? So if you thought that you were doing something that was saving you from something, well, let me tell you, you've been drowning. You've been drowning, and you probably just haven't seen it. But I'm telling you, it's time to set yourself free, okay? It gets greater later. So my dad used to tell me all the time, it gets greater later. I'm like, I don't have later. Yes, you do have later, because you know what? We're all fucking still here by the grace of God and spirit and energy that wakes you up every day, okay? Because if you're watching this video, you are here. And I said 18 and over. So this is supposed to be for adults. Okay? Yeah. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Because we're gonna, when you are in that energy of regrets and not wanting to make a decision because you don't want to make the wrong decision and you're not being who you are, you become a parasite. Yeah. You become the parasite, okay? You go around absorbing the healing energy of others around you who are actually doing the hard work, and you become a parasite and you're sucking off of them so that you can live and survive. That's shadow. That's dark. That's not productive. That's not good. That is not healing and helping humanity and people in your life, because people will sniff that out after a while, and the help that you feel like they've been giving you and the energy that you've been taking from them, when they recognize the pattern of what you've been doing, they turn away. They turn away. And then you have this self-fulfilling prophecy of, see, you know, they didn't like me, they didn't want me. Anyway, they didn't know you. You're fake. You're not being your true self. Okay? This is shadow work here. This is shadow work. This is me telling you that as an individual, I love you. But you got some shit you gotta fix here. You got some shit you gotta heal. Okay? Because you're sucking the life out of others. You're draining your own shit by denying your own authenticity to just blend in because you don't feel worthy, because you're resentful that you even have to fucking do this shit. Oh well, welcome to the real world. And you feel like if I don't accept my dark, then I won't look at anybody else's dark. Except that it always comes back to haunt you. Okay? So you need to address this issue in your life because it is sucking the people around you dry. Okay? And people get tired of that after a while. And I don't think that you want to be alone. I don't think that you don't want to have a life where you have people around you who care about you, who support you. And if you're at this place in your life where you're all alone, well, guess what? Maybe that's why. Maybe this is the reason why. This is why we do this shadow work. This is why we get into that dark side. Okay? So Spirit is saying that it is time to take the mask off. It is time to fight for yourself. It's not about fault. It's not about how you got into this situation. It's about recognizing where you are in your life right now and making the small changes, okay, that you need to do so that you can release yourself from this darkness and allow your light and your true authentic self to start shining through. Wow, that was heavy. I am going to wrap it up and I'm going to conclude the reading here, okay? Hopefully I will do a couple more videos and we will unravel a couple more things. This was deep, this was heavy. If you've been triggered, like I said, phone a friend, write down how you're feeling in this. Do not hold it in within yourself. Watch the video a couple of times, okay? And do not be afraid to take off the mask and embrace your real authentic self, because let me tell you, only you know who you are. This is a journey of self. The people around us are mirrors, reflection of us, both quote unquote, I hate to use the terms good and bad, negative, positive, but it is the truth. This is a journey where we grow, we live, and we learn, and to know better is to do better, okay? So, it's been real, all right? Yeah, God bless you guys. Dios la bendiga. Hit like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Hit the book now button if you want to get an appointment with me. I am available, like I said, all the way until the last week